Okay, good morning student. In the last period we had seen that two forces acting on the body which is moving in a circular path, that is the centripetal force as well as the centrifugal force. The centripetal force means a force exerted on a body toward the center, and the force exerted in a body moving in a circular path away from the center is known as centrifugal force. Both of the forces we have seen. Now we are going to discuss about the experiment. Let's see that here merry-go-round is there and one end of the ball is tied over here, which is at the position P, and other end of the ball is tied to the center of the merry-go-round where the person A is standing, right, by the string. Now two persons are there. When there is no movement in the merry-go-round, we can see that the position of the ball in a stationary form. Here the person, one of the person M, who is standing on the ground outside the merry-go-round, and the person A who is standing on the platform of the merry-go-round, right at the center here. Position A is shown. Now initially what we are going to see, here the observations are done by both of the person. One is by person M who is outside person, okay, who is outside the merry-go-round, and the person A who is on platform, right, platform of merry-go-round. Now what are the observations of both the persons that we are going to discuss? Let's see. When the merry-go-round starts, then the person M who is standing outside the merry-go-round platform, what is his observation? As this merry-go-round starts moving, we find that initially the ball which is in the loose state, or the string which is in a loose state, due to motion, circular motion provided to this platform, the tension in the string increases, and due to that becomes straighter, okay, वो straight हो जाएगा, and the position of the ball is at P and the person is at A, and due to the tension in the string, we find that ball is in a straighter way, right? Tension होने की वजह से एकदम straight हो जाएगी. Now, what is the observation of the person M while merry-go-round moves? This person M sees that the motion of the body, or ball is moving, right? Ball is moving along a circular path, due to the force is exerted on the ball, okay, whose direction is toward the center. So the person who is standing outside the merry-go-round can observe a centripetal force. He can observe a centripetal force exerted on the ball, right? Next, what happens related to the person A? What is the observation of the person A? Now initially the person is standing at a position A, then he finds that the position of the ball is at P. As the merry-go-round starts moving, then we find that the position of person A dash, okay, it gets changed to A dash. Same way, the position of the ball which is initially at P changes to P dash. When the person position changes to A dash to A double dash, then ball's position also changes from P dash to P double dash. When the person's position changes from A double dash to A triple dash, at the same time we find the ball position changes from P double dash to P triple dash. In this case, what happens? The person who is standing outside the merry-go-round can see that the ball is moving in a circular path, and the force is exerted on the ball which keeps the ball moving, and that is nothing but a force which is exerted toward the center. So that is nothing but the centripetal force. But the person A, when it is at a position A, when he is at a position A dash, when he is at a position A double dash, when he changes his position to A triple dash, at all these positions we find that ball is in front of him at P, then in front of P dash, then in front of him P double dash, in front of him P triple dash. Means he can find that ball is stationary. Ball is stationary, still in front of him, because as the person's position changes, ball's position also gets changes. So this shows that for the person who is standing on the merry-go-round platform, he can see the ball in front of him only, in front of him, right? Only due to the tension the ball is catched or hold. Okay, so this is the observation of the person A, means who can see a one force, centripetal force, as well as a centrifugal force. Centrifugal force. How both the forces are present. Okay, that we are going to discuss. Okay. Okay. Let's say for the person A. For the person A, the ball is always stationary, even if the merry-go-round moves. Now, he is considering that there are two forces acting on the ball. Due to the tension in the string, the centripetal force is provided to the ball for the motion. And second thing, the ball has an opposite force, means the force which is opposite in direction of the centripetal force is acting on it. And due to that, the net forces get cancelled with each other, and net force, if we calculate, it becomes zero. And for that purpose, we can see the ball at a same position. Means, if this person talks that centripetal forces on the ball for moving in a circular path, then the person A, what he assumes that the ball is over here, only in front of him. As his position changes to A dash, A double dash, A triple dash, then ball also changes its position from P dash, P double dash, P triple dash. Means what he finds, one of the force which is due to the tension in the string, which is a centripetal force, and other force should be there, which is throwing the ball away from the center. Right? Throwing the ball away from the center. So, to understand this concept, why the net force acting on the ball is zero? Okay, why does the force acting on the ball is zero, and ball is stationary in front of him at the same distance, and it's in front of him only. It does not change the position, and this can only happen, he observed that, or he assumed that this will happen only because of another force which is acting opposite to centripetal force. And so he concluded that there is a centrifugal force, right? So he assumed, that's why only in definition I told you that this is assumed by a person, right? One more force is there. Actually, centripetal force and centrifugal force, both the forces does not act on the same body, right? That also I explained in the last or previously, right? So how this person assumed this centrifugal force? Let's start the discussion. Now we know that the position of the person is at A. At that time, the position of the ball is at P. Now when this merry-go-round is in rotating form, and say the string breaks over here. As this string breaks, then we know that if you keep a pebble in a ring, and if you move it, and as you just pick up the ring, then you find that this pebble go in a straight line. Okay, pebble which is moving in a circular path directly start going like this, tangential, that we can see, right? So similarly, when this rope breaks, then the person who is standing at a position A and ball is in front of him at the position P, okay, then ball starts moving. But for the person M, what he finds? Person M finds that the ball is moving in a straight line. And the person who is standing on the merry-go-round finds the ball in front of him only. See, when he is at position A, the ball is at position P in front of him only. Okay? But when he takes a position A dash, then the ball takes a position P dash. When the position of the person is A double dash, ball's position is P double dash. When the person's position is A triple dash, ball's position is P triple dash. Okay? Means he can see ball in front of him only, but not at the same distance. What he finds? The distance of the ball from him initially is lesser, Now this distance increases, and at the pre-triple dash he finds more distance. Means what he find? He find that the ball is going away from him. Ball is going away from him in a straight line. उसको ये लग रहा है कि बॉल एक ही मेरे सामने से ही दूर दूर जाता हुआ नजर आ रहा है. Means one of the force is acting on the ball which is moving ball away from me. ऐसे उसको लग रहा है कि वो बॉल को दूर लेके जा रहा है, मेरे से दूर लेके जा रहा है. When is at A, position is P, A dash, ball speed position P dash, but बॉल का डिस्टेंस अभी क्या हो रहा है, उससे बढ़ रहा है. तो उसको ये लग रहा है कि बॉल कोई तो भी मेरे से दूर लेके जा रहा है, राइट. So that force he assumed is nothing but a centrifugal force. Understood? So the person who is on the merry-go-round observes two forces. First, centripetal force, which is due to the tension produced into the string, and second force he observed is a centrifugal force. Actually, he assumed it because the ball is still in front of him but not stationary. The ball is going away as the position changes, right? Going away from him as the position of inside changes. This suggesting that some kind of force exerted on the ball which moves the ball away from him, away from the center, and that force he introduced as a centrifugal force. Understood, student? This is very important, crucial, right? And this force is a fictitious one. Fictitious means not real force. It is not a real force. Not real. Okay? So, one more question asked in the ICSE, that is, state two differences between centripetal and centrifugal forces, right? Centripetal and centrifugal का आपको difference पूछा जाता है. तो answer for centripetal and centrifugal. First, force is acting toward center. ये towards center होता है, and here force is acting away from center. This is away, okay, from center of a circular path traced by the ball. Okay, तो पूरा कंप्लीट सेंटेंस में आपको लिखना है. मैं आपको खाली डिफरेंस बताया. Second difference, centrifugal force is a real force. It is a real force, right? And this centrifugal force is a fictitious force. Fictitious force. Okay. काल्पनिक जिसको कहा जाता है. काल्पनिक यानी जिसका कोई ऐसा हम कह नहीं सकते. ये काल्पनिक कथा पे आधारित ऐसी मूवी होती है. लाइकवाइज इसको भी हम fictitious कहेंगे, जो है ही नहीं बट एज्यूम किया गया है पर्सन की वजह से, क्योंकि पर्सन देख रहा है कि बॉल मेरे सामने ही है बट उसका पोजीशन चेंज होते जा रहा है, वो मेरे से दूर जा रहा है. कोई तो भी फोर्स है जो अवे फ्रॉम द सेंटर उसको ढकेल रहा है. ये उसका एजम्पशन जो है वो बहुत ही अल्टीमेट एजम्पशन है जिसने ये सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स को एक न्यूली प्रोड्यूस किया. एक्चुअली ये फोर्स है नहीं, क्योंकि हमने पहले यही बोला कि both the forces does not act on the same body. एक ही बॉडी के ऊपर दोनों फोर्स नहीं काम कर सकते. एक्शन एंड रिएक्शन डज नॉट हैपन ऑन द सेम बॉडी. एक ही बॉडी के ऊपर दोनों काम नहीं होंगे, राइट? सो फॉर दैट पर्पस, सो दिस इज होल अबाउट द centripetal and the centrifugal force. I hope that you all understood this exercise also, and this chapter is now get over. Right? We will see question answers also. I will send you PDF that you have to write in a notebook, because I told that after 15 days I'm going to call for notebook checking. So that is your responsibility to write in the notebook. If you are not writing, if I don't get your notebooks for checking, then I will not definitely going to give you internal marks. So please be cautious from the first day of the school or first chapter of the physics, right? So after that, I will not hear anything, right? I am really going to cut your marks if you are writing correctly. And in the physics, more and more questions if you tackle, then only then you will get a good knowledge about this whole science, physics science, right? So be cautious. Start writing more and more questions you write. You search on the net, you see in the other books, okay? More and more questions you try to do, because here application based lot of questions are asked, and on the basis of that only we have to deal with the paper. So if you do more and more, then only then you will get a good marks. Okay? So thank you. This chapter is over. We will keep our Zoom meeting for this chapter also. Okay? Thank you.